Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mandy asked me to say a few words, and it's good to be much later in the line because you can actually pluck from all the other speakers one item and put together a few words. Obviously, Ammi, for us, we have called her Mani Jan for a long time. Our first introduction to her was with Hussein. 82, he left Pakistan for England. 82, we got introduced to Mani Jan through Commodore Rizvi. That's a long story. In the mid-80s, she became really our Mani Jan through Sohail and Tasneem, relatives of theirs, and we feel like one of her children. I remember I was doing fellowship, Mandy was doing residency, and you know, Mandy always has a crowd around him. We know that by now, right? So in that residence apartment building, there was Randy Berliner, there were at least 6 of his friends just dying to come to that apartment so Mani Jan can feed them. And they still remember. They're like little boys. They're very successful physicians, but little boys.
And they're still asking for it.
And they're still asking for that. 2.5 years ago, I visited along with Ruby. Actually, by the way, this is one of the very few meetings that Ruby and I have been discussing. We're getting older, we forget things. We have to go. We have to go to this program for Mani Jan's program. We have to go. 2.5 years ago, I visited Mani Jan and Mandy in the apartment where Mani Jan is, and my God, the bias that she had made. I swear to the highest authority, I have never, ever tasted as delicious. Everything else is delicious, but paya was never my favorite dish. And I was eating there like I was a homeless person from the street who just couldn't stop. And maybe I think I said it should be published, all the rest of it, if you remember. Okay, we are servants of Ahlul Bayt. And I would like Mani Jan to first, before I say 2 more words, is we have the Quran, all of us. We have the Hadith, all of us. And when Mehdi told me that he's opening or is initiating the library, I'm sure he'll have the Quran and the Hadith there. He might even have the Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita. And in that context, I have brought a present for him to be given to him by Mani Jan, and this is Sahifa Sajadiya. तो Mani Jan, ये आपके, हम तो आपके बेटे हैं, लेकिन ये बिल्लू के लिए आपकी तरफ से एक तोहफा है।
अम्मी, ये हमारी इमाम अली लाइब्रेरी एंड रिसर्च सेंटर जो है उसके लिए ये पहली किताब है जो सहीफा सजादिया में है।
Just for those who are not Muslims, let me just share with you. Let me just share with you that we have the Quran that tells us do this, don't do this. We have the Hadith that tells us do it this way, do it this way, do it that way. There is no book that simply talks about, oh Lord, forgive me. Oh Lord, give me love. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. It has nothing. Do this, do that. And these are the gifts from our Imams. Dua Kumail from Imam Ali to his Sahabi, Sahifa Sajadi after Karbala, Sayyid Sajjad wrote this, and all it is devotion to that Supreme Being. You can call that Supreme Being Ram, Vishnu, Paramatma, Jesus Christ, whatever name you want to call it. The supplications of our Imams are universal. So I thought I should have the most senior and the most loved person give that to you as a gift.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now, her children, and I kind of feel odd because I'm also one of her children. So, and I would put their feelings together. That when Momanijan cooks, you know, we have all seen a lot of recipe books, right? We've all seen tons of them. What she puts in there is a mother, under her feet is the Jannah. But what she puts in there is mamta. Right? That's a very specific Urdu word. English doesn't do justify to that feeling. No other language does. Mamta is that inner feeling of love, of giving everything for your child. Waking up 10 times in the night. Waking up and saying, is my child hungry? That's the feeling that she puts in. That's the honey that goes in that book, in that recipe, in that entire personality of Momanika. I had a flatmate, they made a mistake in the spelling, so it was represented to her right at this place in another setting. But Momanika, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपकी मोहब्बत का, आपकी ममता का। हमें महसूस ही नहीं होता कि हम आपके बच्चे हैं। और उसके साथ अल्लाह आपको बहुत लंबी जिंदगी अता करे ताकि हम बार बार आके पाए खाएं आपके पास। उसका मजा अभी तक मेरी जबान पे है। I won't take more time, लेकिन आपकी जो ममता है, जो आपने न सिर्फ अपने बच्चों के साथ और सारी दुनिया के साथ शेयर की है, ये बहुत कम बातें कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू।